perfect date starts in a small cafe. There's hearts everywhere.
Hi everyone, welcome to Skill with SPSCC. I'm Hannah, a Campus Activity Board member, and I'm also a current student at SPSCC. So today we are partnering with Melanie from Baking Program. So this is...
Hi, I am Melanie Shelton. I am the instructor of the Baking and Pastry Arts program here at SPSCC. We are a one-year certificate program and we are open to the community, so anybody can come join the program who wants to learn more about baking, whether or not they want to be working in industry or not. I've been here at SPSCC for about 7 years now as a faculty instructor, and I have a long history with SPSCC. I was actually a student here just like you guys. So I took the culinary program and the baking program as well. And once I got out into industry and saw what the bakers were doing, I decided I think that's what I want to do instead of cooking.
So today our recipe would be like a chocolate chip cookies. We are having traditional chocolate chip cookies right here, and we are also an elevated dessert from chocolate chip cookies. So Melanie, we walk us through the process. So let's get started.
So we're going to have a nice big piece of parchment paper, and this is our sifter. We can just start transferring everything through there, and then we're just going to shake it through as all. Yep, you can combine it. It's all going in together at the same time.
Combine is the sugar and it's the salt.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll see how I'm gonna pass this challenge as a non-baker today.
You totally got it.
I'm a little bit nervous. Okay.
Perfect. Just go ahead and dump it all in there, and then we're just going to sift everything through, just making sure that there's no lumps that we can't mix out later. So we are actually going to first start by adding our butter into our bowl. So we'll just kick back that mixer and get our butter in there. Perfect. We'll just get it all in there. And then we've got both of our sugars here. You can just dump those sugars right in there. Sometimes if your butter is not already at room temperature, you might want to mix it by itself just to soften it. And then we'll go ahead and lock that in and start on stir. Perfect.
That looks good.
Yeah, so we're going to get that to kind of soften and blend together. This is a creamy mixing method. So kind of the idea is that we're combining our fat and our sugars together, and we're aerating enough to have a nice spread on the Can you see that changing?
Yeah,
that looks different, huh?
Smells great.
Yeah, so I think we should stop that and scrape our sides and bottom. Looks beautiful. So I'll show you how to portion one, and then you're welcome to get some more on here. So for this size pan, we're going to want to put 6 pieces on here. We're going to leave room for those to spread as we bake. So if we do them too close together, they'll kind of bake together. So our goal is to make sure that this is nice and even, so everything's uniform. So we're just going to pull our product and use kind of the side of the bowl to just scrape the top of that. This will release for you, and then you'll have that beautiful amount of cookie.
The cookies are here and they look absolutely amazing, and it will be ready to be shown on the plate. But before that, Melanie, can you tell me and the audience what is the ultimate goal that you want the cookie look like?
Yeah, that is such a great question. We've gone through all this work, spent
Yeah.
all of this time, put all of this effort in, so how do we know that we did a good job, right?
Yeah.
So I look at this and I say, you did do a good job. We see really nice uniform shapes here, and then we also see a nice even golden brown color. When I look at these, I see chocolate chips distributed nice and evenly throughout, and when I pick this up, I can feel that the center is nice and soft, the chocolate's nice and melted.
It's like moisture inside
Exactly,
and crispy
yeah,
outside.
exactly. So these turned out beautifully. We would say that these meet quality standards for the product. And we would offer these to the customers 100%. All right.
100% quality.
100.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So we are going to take our chocolate sauce and we are going to dip our pastry brush in here, and we're going to use some nice pressure to press along here and give a nice look of some chocolate sauce on there. So I'll dip in here, and if you want to try spreading it on.
For sure.
Awesome. I'll scrape off just a little bit,
Okay.
and then use nice heavy pressure. Go ahead and take that. We're just going to spread it all the way down like you're painting a wall. Perfect. And that should look different every time, right? We are
Yeah.
humans, this is artistic. I like that we're starting thicker and then getting thinner. We can
Yeah.
see kind of those different textures, which look really cool.
Thank you everyone for watching us going through all the whole process. So here are the final products that Melanie walked amazingly through it. So here are the traditional cheap cookies, and here are the, what did you call this name?
This is our plated dessert that we made.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. So stay tuned, and we will have more information about the program. We will attach Melanie information down below. So if you are more interested in the program, feel free to contact her. And stay tuned. We have more information about the current SPSCC student and from the alumni that you may be interested in.
Well, I'm Robin. My name is Kate, and
My name is Keith Klimick.
so my name is Sam Daniels. My name is Talia Sun.
So my name is Grace, and
My name is Hazel.
And I wanted to join this program because I eventually want to open up my own bakery, and I thought that this program would be a good start of sharpening my skills.
And I first wanted to join the baking program because I was kind of at a point in my life where I had already obtained my bachelor's, but I worked in the field and discovered it wasn't actually something I enjoyed doing. So I wanted to go back to school to pursue a career that I would actually enjoy working in.
I am in the process of getting a cafe for myself, and I thought that the baking part of it would be an excellent start with that. And
there are so many skills, but to name a few really important ones that I've noticed is like time management skills.
Baking students learn everything from the hard skills, like obviously how to bake pies, cakes, different frostings, and the soft skills as well. So like how to participate in a career field centered around baking, and how to ask for promotions, things like that, and even how to market. We work on that as well.
A lot of skills for how to move around the kitchen and how things would work in the workplace.
It's prepared me in the sense of I know how to do certain things now. Like I'm about to learn how to resign from a job. I learned how to ask for a promotion and a raise. I've also learned things such as the hard skills and soft skills I was talking about. which are very useful because now I'm using them in my current job. But they'll also help me in the sense of whenever I do hopefully own my own bakery one day, that I will know different kinds of baked goods to make.
It's definitely prepared me to go into the baking industry, like learning all the sanitation guidelines, which any kitchen you go to, you're going to need to know all that, and just having an awareness of working with people in a professional kitchen.
Honestly, is the physical aspect of
Probably croissants. That was a really rewarding experience.
I really enjoyed decorating cake.
Being able to really listen to my creativity side. You can totally have a job. You could work full-time and do this.
Definitely more challenging than I expected it to be when I got in here. There's a lot more work that goes on behind just the lab work, but if you're able to get all that work done, it's a really great experience, and I'd recommend it to anyone who's interested.
Is that you can come in as a beginner, not even knowing anything about any kind of pastries or breads or anything like that, and the instructors will definitely assist you in any way possible to make sure that you're going to succeed in this program.
You get to learn a lot of different skills and get a lot of support along the way, and you get to try a lot of different fun baked goods.
I would like them to know that if they're interested, at least try it for a semester or a few weeks.
She doesn't mind that I don't know how to cook. She likes the way I keep my nightstand filled up with books. And I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances bare.